So, snap. Okay, let's start with the chorus.
Actually, you know what, I'll just put it in now. That night, the sky was cloudy, the winds were howling, and the turkey baster was glittering with fresh juices. Sally was in the kitchen, dressing the bird and drizzling it with its own liquids, when Danny walked in from the yard where he was chopping wood for the fireplace. Half distracted, she noticed his flannel button-down shirt dotted with rain. The faucet had been running absently for half an hour. "I told you to wear a jacket," she shouted over her shoulder as he passed, lugging an armful of lumber. While he was outside, Sally had pulled the turducken out of the oven to check on it after the first hour and a half at 400 degrees. "It's fine, Mom. It's barely drizzling out there." He was barely 20. The house was filled with the scent of cooking turducken, that unmistakably musty smell that makes any man's belly rumble and wrench itself into knots. Danny hadn't smelled a heaven like this in months. He knew there was more than an hour left until all the guests arrived, but Danny couldn't help feeling rushed, anxious. He hadn't seen these people since Afghanistan, and they were either going to grill him with dumb questions or were going to smile and pretend he never left. Either option unsettled his already craving stomach. It was going to be a long night. He sat on a living room armchair and slowly unlaced his boots. They weren't muddy like he was used to, but he still didn't want to drag any dirt or rainwater onto his mom's carpet. After untying each boot, setting them perfectly beside one another, and relacing them so they looked neat, he sighed and hoisted himself up from the comfort of the chair. No one was measuring him up anymore. "Can't stay in any one place too long," he thought to himself. Squatting down in front of the fireplace, Danny began stacking wood the way they taught him to that first night. They built their own outpost there in Afghanistan's Korangal Valley, so it was months before he had a real roof over his head. When the wood was finally perfect, he pushed himself off his heels to find some lighter fluid, and on his way up bumped his head on the mantel. "Fuck, damn. You all right in there, Danny?" "Fine, Mom, I'm fine." The wind kept blowing the little lace curtains on the kitchen window and ruffling the pages of Sally's cookbook. She pushed her glasses up with the wrist of her left hand, still somewhat clean, while repeatedly flipping back to the turducken recipe page, now stained with the bird's own juices. Oregano, thyme, paprika. She'd never bothered even buying these spices before all the other times she'd prepared a turducken. She just slathered it in butter after brining it and cooked it so high the damn thing would be almost as crunchy as a deep-fried bird. "This is stupid," Sally mumbled to herself as she finally reached over the sink and slid the window shut, echoing a loud slam through the house. The bird was the biggest one they'd ever served at any family Thanksgiving dinner. Too bad the gloomy weather wouldn't cooperate to make Danny's first night more festive. But was festive even the right tone to set? That's all.